Welcome back to Creative Buzz, and today we're here with the lyrical messiah, Gizmo876.
Yeah, man.
If you describe me as a student, father, graphic designer, producer, and artist, but how you describe Gizmo876?
Well, I describe myself as a creative man. Like, no matter what field me I go in or anything, I just bring a level of creativity to it. I try to conform to what do I call it, status quo.
Yeah.
And I think that is the good thing about it. It can be bad sometimes, but it's mostly good. Because it's either you find something new and it fail, or you find something new and it work and you revolutionize something. So that's the direction I'm heading in. Design, and especially at the artist level.
Alright, so where your journey start though? Where?
Alright, basically, the journey started a long time, but I started taking things seriously in high school, where I started notice something about myself, where the same creativity thing, because I did art and that kind of stuff, and realized that most time class I go on and probably they like down a field, down on the shed, where them do PE, I set up some mic and thing, I record something. Afterwards, I start make rhythm, couple of man them from the school, always in the music room on the piano, till them start run way off of the piano and everything. So, I remember the music teacher, Miss Morgan, yeah man, she did rate you on a level, but she said we pressure the music room too much.
Oh.
Yeah man, but it was a vibe, because we always a chill with the choir and them people there. And it was a nice vibe, them time there. Always creative, always make new stuff, and people from the school they know as them youth they were just always make something new and look forward to something like that. So I think getting fans like that, even though I just at school, Dick College, Mandeville, even though it was just that, it was still something to propel me and whoever did around me them time there to take the thing on another level.
So you remember your first song?
Very, very first song was a song I did for a Clash. What the song did name? So I think it named Funeral Bell.
Funeral Bell. Oh, here for you, song.
I got the idea from. It's something we always do, like the school bell ring at a certain time.
Yeah.
And something I go on, we say a funeral bell because somebody I got get in trouble. But the song come up because we have a clash with a crew called Mutation at DC, man, and we did name Dallas Crew, but we never really have no song them time there. So we just start scribble some song together. And the first one that come out of it was Funeral Bell. Something like, people know say you're dead when Funeral Bell a chime shot in your sister face. Now your brother time in afraid of gun. Well, you better afraid of mine because Satan don't tell me, say, hell, man. Them time they will be a evil things. But it was all fun because I just, some fun clash from the school, from the eyeglass corner. Them time the teacher come, everybody run. But we just beat some rhythm on the desk and drop some lyrics and things. But we always try to be clever in it, They just shoot a man this. We try make it sound like clever. Like I remember one of the lyrics, they say something like me nah use star 128, but when they send, yeah, pick up 25. And them time they you could have only send the least amount of credit you could send was $25. So if the place mash up, remember Cassie was there. Or them man they are senior man, so them they just pre-out the thing. And basically me they kinda gain him respect from them time there because him see me as a youth lyrical like himself, and that they kinda push me to go even further from there.
So in a time now, like right now, where lyrics not really important. Not that's not important, but artists not really put them emphasis on lyrics. Why you decide to just continue the trend of being a lyricist?
I think lyrics are important, but I think what most lyricists don't think is important is how you deliver the lyrics. Because some of them feel like, say, yo, me lyrical more than anybody, them can't test me. But then people not listen to your music because it don't sound like something where them can listen to. You get me? The production probably not good, or the delivery not that good. You have to have lyrics, you have to have delivery, you have to have flow, you have to have style, you have to have all them things there. So the song have to still sound good to somebody when I listen to lyrics.
Yeah.
So a person might just listen for something will sound good, you know. And I think that's something that I do and I does well now. I think Governor does it well as well. Quite a few artists. Probably the best Vibes Cartel. Cause Vibes Cartel is a man that you know Cartel now say nothing normal. But the way how him do it is a song where any song where him drop, anybody can listen to it. Whether you listen to for lyrics, you listen for something for just vibe to or dance to. The man just have the full package, and that's what most people need to understand. You have to have the full package in order to deliver a song where go hit and still be lyrical.
Alright, so producer side, what pushed you to learn to make beats and all?
People on the school, I think it was a thing when I was going to DC. Quite a few people. I remember Yo Levi now. At them time, the people used to call him Sergeant Young because he was on the cadet.
Oh.
He was one of the first persons I got close to that actually produced his own music. Quite a few of them you have Blacklist Beats, older than and Cassie used to produce too, but him don't really produce again. Quite a few of us, and I started in about fifth form.
Fifth form.
Yeah, and most of the sixth formers that were into music were on the production side, and I wanted to learn because they were the ones who kind of led the force in music in the cartridge at that time, and it was interesting to me. I just wanted to find out how it was done, how them created, and once I learned and got my first copy of FL Studio, I just started, fooling around, doing some things, and started watching some tutorials, learning some new stuff. And then from there, I just wanted to, each thing I learned, I just wanted to build on it and learn more, practice more and learn more. And it's just become an interest of mine where I don't just want to write, but I want to also compose so I can say, all right, I write this bar, how more want it for sound on a beat? All right, I can make a beat for it then. All right, how more want this for sound? I can lay out some demo vocals and say, all right, I can probably make yes or sound like this, try fool around in all aspects of it to try see if I can put something together where people can probably listen to and say, oh, this bad, not just the lyrics, but the actual
the whole production
the
aspect.
whole production. Yeah, I think that's something I want to do even in the future, because I know I'm not 100 on it, but I'm still learning. For now, I'm working with some producers, but still kind of building my craft so that when I reach a certain level, I can try to push something from myself.
Alright, so for me, like, my favorite song probably from you are probably like Sin City, or I can't remember her name. The one where I say, oh, she called me Iron Balloon because I can't bust. But for you though, what your favorite song from yourself be so far?
My favorite song from myself, most people don't hear it.
No, we don't want to hear about I thought
Release
already
so far.
released.
Alright, my favorite song from myself, I would have to say, is Robbery Story.
Oh, that I one with the Chinaman thing.
Yeah, because that is something that a lot of people said to me, kind of controversial, because some people say it's promoting killing or promoting violence and robbery, but when you look deep into it, is the fact that when you listen to it to the end, is the fact that a man, spoiler alert guys, is the fact that a man him daughter in hospital and can't afford the fees to make sure say she get the quality treatment that she needs, and it's like him and him friends just decide say, oh, them are gonna rob this Chinese man and thing, and them end up rob the man and him end up at jail, and him just call him bridging them and say, oh, just make sure say the Empress get the treatment where she need and thing, and no matter if me there jail, as long as she alright, So it's I think it's a reflection of what's going on in the society in a creative way, because these things do happen. You have poor people out there who don't have a choice but to take up the gun sometime, or to rob a man, or sometimes in their mind them feel like them don't have a choice.
Yeah, in their mind I right thing for do.
In their mind them right thing for do, because in the narrative is like he doesn't see it as doing something wrong, because in the end his daughter can live even though he's in jail. He doesn't care about that. The only thing is that him daughter alright, and he's doing right by his daughter even though he's not doing right by the law. And sometimes one trumps the other, and it's the sad reality in life, and especially in Jamaica to this day.
Alright, so far, like, in your career, you perform multiple places, right? So like which performance you can look back and say yes, they love that performance. Huh?
Alright, to be honest, I would have to go way back with that one. Um, Probably like my very, very first performance on stage was at the Cartret Barbecue when I was in third form. And why that was my favorite is because I was there with the two youths that I started writing music with. That was Static and Python. Them one day just link up with them since recently still, and them good and thing. But, you know, I started with them, and to be performing my first set on stage with them and getting the reception that we got, it was amazing. Because the crowd was wild. They weren't even listening to us. The crowd was just all over. Be a girl a scream, the man them a bust be a blank, and them even hear what we say because them so loud. But the energy was up there, and for it to be our first performance, and it was so great, you know. It will forever be in my memory as one of the greatest things. As in, it's not one of the greatest accomplishments financially or career wise or nothing like that. It's just the fact that, you know, it's something I hold close to my heart.
Yeah, because that I like a start. That really make all of this.
It's close to my heart, and I will always hold it close. No matter how big I get, no matter how big none of them get, I feel like we will always hold that moment close.
So, like, you have various sides to the artist life. You have studio, writing, performing, all of them things. Which side are your favorite?
Alright, I'd say my favorite part of it is the writing. The writing, because that's where I express most of. That's where the madness from the first point where the madness from out of here come out, and in a visual format. All of the madness are up in here, so come out in a visual format when you do it like that. And a lot of people ask me how I come up with some of the stuff that I come up with, how I can write so well. But many of them don't know that I delete 90% of what I write. only the best survive. A lot of things I delete, a lot of pages I tear up. And that's just the process. And I enjoy that process of elimination because it shows me just how good I am, and also shows me that I can keep getting better.
Alright, so in the near future, what can we look out? I know what we can look out for, but them don't know, so.
Alright, in the near future, guys, you can look out for One Dream. That's my first official release. It will be on all streaming platforms, you know, the Apple Music, the iTunes, the Audiomack, everything. And that should be releasing soon. So you can look out for that from Gizmo876. We're taking the place by storm.
And where they can find you on social media?
On social media, you can find me on Instagram at Gizmo876, Twitter at Gizmo_876, and YouTube at Gizmo876.
Alright, so anything when I left out, you would want to say?
Well, basically, I just want the people to know that we're taking the music by storm. We have a lot of things lined up. Producer Yo Levite, producing One Dream as well. We have a lot of things under that production. And basically, just to look out and follow me, and you will find out what's going on, you know. I always try to keep everybody updated. Just follow me, especially on Instagram at Gizmo876, and you will see what's going on.